Well, hello, everyone. This is Wilson Cole. I'm president of Backdoor Hiring Solutions and Adams, Evans, and Ross. And I want to take a moment with you to discuss some of the things that you probably don't want to have in your contract. Now, I can tell you, certainly consult with your local attorney. What I'm going to give you is collection advice, not legal advice. But I can also tell you this is why everybody hates attorneys, is because it's never black and white. It's always going to be shades of gray. And they will always take one sentence in your contract and they will hammer it because they don't have to prove that they don't owe you. They just have to show that, or basically you have to prove that they owe you. And some of the phrases that the attorneys will use is whenever our clients will put in there, we send you over qualified candidates and you hire them, a fee is owed. Number one, don't put in qualified candidates because that's subjective. And I can tell you, the attorneys will say things to us like, well, they didn't last 2 weeks or they didn't last 2 months, so they obviously weren't qualified. Or they'll say, well, they weren't qualified for the VP of sales, so we hired him as a regional sales manager, so he wasn't qualified for the original position. So using fluff words such as qualified, not a good thing to put in your agreements. Another thing is that if you hire them and from us and not from another source, then a fee is owed. That gives them a back door to pretty much dispute anything, because let's say you send over a company or send over a candidate to a company, and then 2 days later somebody gives them an internal referral. They can say, well, we hired them from another source. I mean, basically, it just needs to be, hey, we're going to present candidates. If you hire them, 12 months from our last presentation or discussion, a fee is owed. And if you hire them in any position, job specific agreements are a loser, and just, in my opinion, a way for them to steal your candidates to use on another position just over the horizon. So remove all of those fluff sales words. And I'm a firm believer. And as I tell you, everybody hates attorneys because it's shades of gray. I tell our folks that every day. But I'm also a firm believer of, if you've got a local attorney that is well versed in contracts, have them create the agreement. Yes, it may cost you several $1,000s. Yes, it may, be a little painful, but I tell you what, if it helps you collect it, because I can tell you 70% of the collection effort on us is enforcing that agreement. And if it's a poorly written agreement, we've lost 70% of our muscle and things on those lines. So I'm always a firm believer of, have a local attorney, put it together. And then also know what you're signing. We have so many folks go out there, and Steve Smith, live over in Delaware, gives Fred Jones his contract, and Fred gives it to Betty Sue, and next thing you know, 2 years later, Gene Simpson has the account and he's in California, the debtor's in Utah, and they turn it over to us for collection, and we look at it and they say, well, we want to go ahead and sue them. And they have an exclusive jurisdiction in the state of Delaware. They've never been to the state of Delaware. The debtor has never had anything to do with Delaware. Our client has nothing to do with Delaware. The candidate, no one has anything to do with the Delaware issue. And the only reason it's in there is because 5 recruiters ago, somebody shared it with a buddy, and he happened to be located in the state of Delaware. So just be careful on that. But the easiest thing to do is just remove any fluff words and put a signature line on the agreement. We're seeing more and more of these agreements come in where it's a sales letter. It is not an agreement. There is nowhere even for your client to sign. So get with an attorney, local attorney, to help draw it up. If you're one of our clients, we handle collections for you. We can give you our best practices agreement, which has a lot of those safeguards in there, but I still recommend its nuances in each state. Have a local attorney take a look at it as well. If we can help you find a demo or find Backdoor Hires and do a demo for you, go visit us over at backdoorhires.com. If you have a collection need, go visit us over at staffingdebt.com and book a 30-minute consultation with one of our credit and collection consultants. Hey guys, it's Wilson again, and this video was brought to you by Backdoor Hiring Solutions. And if you like the content, make sure that you click the like button. And also, if you want to receive additional videos, then please make sure to subscribe to our channel. If you'd like to learn more about our software, please visit our website at backdoorhires.com. And then also, if you'd like a copy of my free book, The Top 9 Excuses, please click in the video notes below, and there's a link where you can get this book absolutely free. Just simply pay for shipping and handling. Thank you.